Hey, Digvijay.
Hi, Sankhadeep. Very good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon to you too. I see that you
How?
have a very good taste in t-shirts.
Oh, yes. We are almost we're winning right now.
Yeah, I see.
I hope you and your family are keeping safe.
Yes, we have a COVID case in our home right now as we speak. So
Oh, that must
we
be
are good,
difficult.
but yeah.
But I hope
Yeah, but
it's not as
it's
bad
not
as it can be.
not too bad. Yeah, not too bad.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear. I mean, we're all trying to be as good as we can be, right?
Yeah, Digvijay. Hope you are doing well
So
too.
I am. Thank you so much. So Shankadeep is a developer and an engineering manager here at GeekyAnts. He loves football quite a lot, and of course I'll let him tell you everything else about him. So Shankadeep, I leave the stage to you. Take it away.
Yeah, thanks, Digvijay. Thank you, Digvijay, and thank you to the team for organizing this. This, of course, is not ideal, as in we would rather do it in person, but it's not possible right now, as we all know. But yeah, like Digvijay said, I'm a developer here in GeekyAnts, and I've been here for quite a while now. So I'd like to share a couple of things about GeekyAnts in general as to what we do, what we have been doing so far. So we like to call ourselves a product studio. The product studio, we mean we build our own products and we also do consultancy for other organizations, as in we build apps for them, we build designs, we give them solutions, ranging from back end to front end and design and all that you can ask for in a software. So that is a part of what we do. So I would like to, like, every day, whenever, as in every time when I speak in meetups, I usually go about what we are and what, like, how we came into being, how our journey started. Today I'd like to take a different path and like talk about the open source projects that we have done. So like open source is at the core of GeekyAnts. Even like right from the beginning, we have stressed on open source a lot. And the way we do open source is that we first try to solve a problem for ourselves. And then when we look at something, when we fix a problem, we see, okay, this is something that solves the thing for us, that this is something that's useful for us. Then we put it on GitHub and invite everyone else to like come and have a go at it and see if that solves their problem as well. So I have a list of open source libraries or projects that I would like to, like, it'll be there in the description, but I would just like to read them out so that you guys are aware, everyone is aware of what we have been up to lately. The one thing that we have is sync state. What it does is basically, like the name says, it syncs your state. So that's a state management library. I know we have lots of them, but this one we worked on right before Recoil came out, and this is very similar in usage and in philosophy to Recoil. So you might want to try that out. Up next, we have React Native Aria. React Native Aria is something that we developed in, let's say, developed together with Adobe. As in, we have a developer in Adobe who was doing React Aria, and then we have a team here who worked with them to get React Native Aria up and running. So that's for accessibility across all platforms: Android, iOS, and web. That is being used in one of our major open source projects, which is React Native. Sorry, Native Base. Native Base. So we have been working on Native Base for quite a while now. We started, I think it was 2016 when React Native started V1, V2. Now finally we are working on V3, which is the latest and greatest version of it. It has accessibility, like I just said, and it has everything. Like it, we looked at all the major design systems out there. We looked at Tailwind, we looked at Chakra, we looked at Material UI, React Native Elements, and then we saw that, okay, what can we do that would be on at par with those libraries, if not better. So that's where a lot of our effort has been focused to of late. So I think the alpha is already out. We'll have the link in the description if you want to check that out. That's there. Then we have Formesty. Formesty is, I would say, if you're using React or React Native, you must be aware that handling forms is very difficult. It's not easy. Two or three field forms are fine. Once it gets big and you have multiple fields, stepper forms, conditional inputs, and all. So we looked at React Hook Form and Formic, which are two of the major libraries out there for forms, and then we took inspiration from both of them, and then we have come up with FormST, which we believe like is like it. This is solving our problem. Like we are using FormST in a lot of our projects as of now. So yeah, it runs on Mobex state tree. So if you are a fan of Mobex or MST, then you would love FormST. So that is there. So yeah, I think that would be the list of there are a couple more, but I can't remember them on the top of my head. But yeah, that is what we have had. So other than that, I would also like to thank everyone for being a part of this community. I think we recently hit 1K followers on Twitter. I'm not sure if I get the number right, but I'm guessing we have recently hit 1K. So that is a very, I would say, we're very happy. As in, thank you to all of us, all of you, and everyone else for being a part of it, attending meetups now that we are not able to attend meetups in person. Thank you all for tuning in, posting your comments. It helps all the questions and all. So yeah, that's it. We also have a Flutter meetup group. So I am sure you must be aware of that as well. There are also a lot of followers over there as well. So we also have meetups where we do combined meetups, Flutter and React Native. This right now is a React and React Native, but we have Flutter and React Native. We also do Angular meetups. So keep an eye on our social handles. You'll be, excuse me, you'll be kept updated with all our meetups and workshops that we conduct. So yeah, that was me. We have a lot of great talks coming up. I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. So yeah, I think that would be it from me, Digvijay.